Alright guys, we're back. I'm your boy DeAnthony, I'm my boy Don here.
What up, what up?
We're Break Room Blitz.
Yes, sir.
Got two movies for you this week.
Oh, snap.
So we went to go see Widows. We want to talk about it. Non-spoiler. So don't get too afraid and jump off. You can roll with us.
Like, don't tell.
Right.
Yeah.
So if we make you laugh or smile, even a smile, go ahead and hit that like button. If we make you think or you disagree, go ahead and comment. We want to know why you disagree, and I'll let you know why you're wrong, because we're always right.
I know, right?
And if you want to see our beautiful face every week,
Oh, yeah, what up?
hit the notification bell, or the subscription button with notification bell, and poof, we'll be right there for you, and servicing your needs.
Whoa.
I know, right? A little much.
I like that.
So, who's in Widow? Who we got?
All right, so we have Viola Davis, we have Michelle Rodriguez,
What?
Elizabeth Debicki, and Liam Neeson's, y'all.
Liam Neeson's trying to be young ass. His tombstone gonna say 1969.
Yeah,
I'm like, my mama older than you. Stop it.
yeah, I know, right?
Stop it.
I'm
You
like-
are not 45 or
No,
47.
50.
Not
50,
50.
right? 50.
No, my mama is 53, I believe.
Okay.
52.
Uh-huh.
She's born in 65. So there's no way he's born in 69.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
No,
But
it's not
what was she in? Elizabeth?
Debicki?
Yeah. She looks so familiar.
Oh, was she,
Oh, she was the gold lady in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, wow.
Whatever their name was. The gold
Yeah.
people in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right.
What else we got?
She was in
I didn't see
Everest,
Uncle.
I guess maybe one of the voices in Peter Rabbit.
She was in
Valerian,
Valerian?
I guess.
Such a forgettable movie, so I don't know.
Maybe she was a blue person.
But I thought she did really good in this one. So, how'd it do?
So we have a IMDb score of 7.5 out of 10. We have a Metacritic score 86.
What the what? What?
Hey.
Okay, 86. Keep going, I guess.
All right, 86 Metacritic. Woo. All right. Rotten Tomatoes. Critics 91%. Audience score 80%.
Wow.
Now, this is. I feel like this is why we do what we do.
I thought that we were going to be on par with them, but especially
Metacritic.
Yeah. Come on now.
The most harshest.
Who's paying you, Metacritic?
Scores.
You're like, well, if they ain't paid us, 28.
Yeah.
Like, we got paid? 70, 80,
Yeah.
90.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on? Metacritic don't never give a score that high.
Right.
0 out of 100.
Yeah.
And they got a 7. What was it, 70?
86
They got an 86?
from Metacritic.
Heck, what?
Nah.
Wow.
Never.
Wow.
If Metacritic gave this movie an 86 and I don't see this movie nominated for an Oscar, then you know you've been had.
Right. They are over the IMDb score.
Right, they are.
They're always underneath everyone.
Everyone. They're the most harshest critic scores. And for some
86.
reason I can't understand why they score the way that they score, but
Wow.
this is another one.
Now let's just look at the director. See what he's done. He said that was something he's dreamed of doing
Yeah.
as a child. I doubt it, but
So
that's what he said.
directing, the director is Steve McQueen. He's done, I guess, a Kanye video. He's done 12 Years a Slave,
What?
and you know that won the Oscar one of those years. He's done this other movie, Hunger.
Well, so 12 Years a Slave was a good movie. I can't imagine him wanting to do this movie though all his life. That's what he said. There was a big announcement before the movie started,
Right.
which I hate those.
It was one of his kid ones because I hate those too just because like you're bracing me for it being a crappy movie. I feel.
Right.
So don't try to butter me up now
I
and
don't-
make me feel like I'm special.
Yeah, so the director comes out before the movie starts and starts saying what it took to make the film and the people he appreciated, all the people who are in the film who make it happen.
Right.
I'm like, okay, man, just get to the story, okay?
Right.
Play the movie. I don't need all this. Don't
Yeah.
try to make me feel bad for saying it was whack when all these things went into it. Okay.
Right.
It's a little thirsty to me.
It is.
I'm gonna just jump in there.
Jump in.
Uh,
Get this.
you know, the story it was very well to me was predictable. I already knew what was going to happen from the jump before I even saw the movie.
Okay.
But I didn't know that it was actually going to happen. It's what I believed.
Okay.
So when it played out, I was like, see, man, if I can predict a movie before I even see it,
Right.
that's a problem.
Yeah.
You know, I would have. They had some really good, prestigious male actors. I would have liked to see them in it more. I don't know if they had a hand in producing it or why they would even choose to have these cameos. I'm not sure.
Because it's all about the women.
But
Women hero.
they're not in it long, as you know from the trailer.
Yeah.
The plot just seemed very. It didn't seem like the audience was men at all. There's not a lot going on. There's not a lot as far as like intricacies going on. It's very simple. It's a very simple story. Mm-hmm. They even said it, like that the heist is supposed to be simple. Yeah. You know, he was like, "Yeah, I made it to be simple."
Yeah.
But I just wish that it would have, had some type of complexity to it.
Right.
That I could have really been like, "Oh snap! How they do that?"
Exactly.
Oh, that was dope. But it really wasn't any of that. It was just kind of them dealing with their husbands dying and having to be forced to take on a job.
Right.
Now, the only person who I felt had any character development was the white chick. What's her name?
Something Debicki. Elizabeth Debicki.
Yeah, Elizabeth Debicki's character, I felt it had the most character development. Everyone else just kind of like stayed stagnant. Yeah. But so that was. I thought that she did a really good job. The actual revealing of the story, I felt just wasn't really like. Oh, that's it.
Yep.
Oh, okay. And I did ask two ladies next to me if they liked it.
Oh.
And they said that they were expecting more. And I was hoping to have a woman to watch this with and review it, so it doesn't seem like we're just hating on the
Maria.
whole woman, the whole woman cast. But it just didn't seem like I was the audience. There was a lot of like pushing of, women can do anything they like, even if it doesn't make any sense. How they killed the bad guy just was a little lackluster to me. I'm like, that's it? I don't know. It was just weird.
It was weird.
If, the acting was okay. Viola Davis did her thing. I didn't feel like it was always necessary to be so strong of an actress.
I don't even feel like she did her thing, too, because I've seen better.
The crying when she was on the, in the mirror was kind of like, oh, snap.
That's what I didn't buy.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought she was always, to me, she's always strong. She just was too strong for this movie and the story and the rest of the actresses.
Right.
Because everyone else was just kind of like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Except for Elizabeth. She was the only one that had it. Sorry.
She did have some stuff to overcome.
I cared about.
Yeah.
I cared to see. Like, oh, snap, what's going to happen?
Right.
Oh, is he going to get her?
Yeah.
Oh, how's she going to get out of this?
Yeah.
Other than that, I didn't really care about anyone else's character. Even the Latino chick.
Michelle Rodriguez, yeah.
And I like her. I like seeing her in movies.
Right.
This just wasn't the movie for her. She should be in some like more action movies.
Right.
I feel like if you're gonna bring her in, she could be doing something that's like action.
Right.
And then even like the driver, the lady with the short hair that you see running in the trailer.
Yeah, she was kind of a throwaway character.
They didn't really do much.
It's like, no, we said we need a driver, not an actress. Let's just you run and you drive.
But she when she did act, when she like had to go against Viola Davis, I felt like she did a really good job to match her wits.
They didn't give her enough. She
was buff. She was like a track athlete. She was athletic.
Yeah,
but they didn't really use any of that.
Nope.
For the movie. So that was kind of a downer a little bit. Was it the worst movie I ever saw? No. But is it an 87 from Metacritic or 86 from Metacritic? Hell no.
Absolutely not.
If I had to rate this, I'm gonna give it 2.5 out of 5 stars. It wasn't the worst. There was some interesting things. To try to see how they were going to actually put out, and then we'll talk about the agendas in the discussion. But there's definitely agendas here. Like, there's no positive black male figures at all. Even the pastor was a little suspect. But I forgot what I was going to say. The agendas. I guess that's all I was going to say. So I 2.5 for sure. I can't give it any more. It wouldn't be any less either, but not no 86 from Metacritic. What do you think?
Absolutely not. I don't know what these critics are watching, but what I saw was a lackluster heist movie. Okay, now I think with this year and maybe last year, Baby Driver was one of the standout movies that came out. That was a great movie.
It was last year.
You know, and I think this year was that one with Gerard Butler and Ice Cube's son with that heist movie in LA. I like that one.
It was all right.
Yeah, and so I mean,
it's better than this one, but not by much.
Right. So I mean, when I think about heist movies, I think of stuff like this, and then when I see women about to step into that lead role, I think we saw Ocean's 8.
Yeah.
That was kind of like okay, you know. I prefer that over this one, but when I see something like this that's a little bit more grittier, I'm thinking Set It Off. I'm thinking like, oh snap, these chicks are about to go in here with some guns blazing, and they're about to take this money.
Right.
And so I was looking forward so much to this movie. I was like, man, we got a modern day Set It Off. Okay, it's about to go down. I mean,
can't copy the classics.
You cannot copy the classics. But I thought since we had like Viola Davis and Michelle Rodriguez, that I mean, she's been in heist movies with Fast and the Furious. That's what they do nowadays. It's become that, you know. So it's like this elaborate kind of thing. This movie was very simple, but on the other side too, like the heist wasn't that crazy. It wasn't that complex, like all these other movies
we don't
are.
want to give away.
But I mean, yeah, without having any spoilers, let me just talk about the acting. I mean, Viola Davis, tremendous actor, and I can't tell that like I wasn't too connected. I didn't feel for her character at times, and I think that the scenario for that didn't play out because there are certain elements to her character that they didn't tell us until later, which I think should have been a lot earlier. For her doing things that, you know, she's done, and her and Liam Neeson's character and all that.
I would have liked to not see as much kissing between them.
It was kind of gross.
Pretty disgusting.
First of all, they're kind of old, so I don't want to see old people kissing.
Right. And they like tongue kissing. Like, we can see the tongue.
They were all up in there.
Oh.
Like, dude, you can stop now.
Ew.
You're not getting an Oscar for this, okay? But you're enjoying yourself too much.
Right.
I said cut!
None of the young people kissing, though.
Yeah, no.
Like, God damn, I've been seeing so much kissing I don't want to see this
Right.
past 2 weeks.
That's true. So, okay. And aside from that, yes, there was like other characters in this movie. I think there, you know, the trailer does show that there was kind of like a lot of politics involved in this one with, you know, campaigns going on, and I think that they just spent too much time on that for it to actually make a difference.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Do you even know was he a alderman? What was his office?
oh, what was his office? What?
Like, what was his position?
What, like mayor or something?
It wasn't mayor, because they say you want to be mayor one day. Like, it's not even mayor. What is the position? It wasn't mayor.
Oh, well, I don't know what it was then. Maybe it was district attorney or something?
I thought it was an ottoman, but...
Oh, well, I don't know. Ottoman's what you put my feet up on in the living room.
Oh,
so.
maybe that's not what it's called. But it's a low level.
Yeah, that's a low level, too. I put my feet up right up on that ottoman. So...
I didn't mean to say. Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
But, I mean, yeah, I mean... I you know what? I just don't have too much to say about this movie. The pacing was horrible. The way that everything played out was, you know, actually it wasn't that predictable to me. But at some points, I was just like, okay, it didn't have my attention, so I didn't care. And that's even worse than me like predicting it, because at least if it plays out the way that I think, and maybe it's a little, you know, its own story, then I'm cool with it. I just didn't enjoy myself, and so I have to knock this down. I gotta knock it way down. I'm gonna give it a 1.5.
Damn! 1?
Yeah, because
wow.
Honestly, like, I just didn't enjoy myself. Like, the pacing was horrible. The whole way that this movie played out, I just couldn't enjoy it too much. It didn't get into the character enough. Like honestly, when I think about these women playing this heist role, I think my mind goes to Set It Off, and I felt for each one of those characters, because for me, like, each one, like Vivica's character and Queen Latifah and what's Will Smith's wife's name?
Jada Smith.
Jada Smith. I think about all those characters, and each one of them kind of had that, portion of it. One had a kid, and then she's doing it for the kid, and the other one, and she's banging this dude or whatever.
Yeah, they should have made it seem like they were more desperate than what they were.
Yeah, probably it wasn't enough desperation going on
Right.
with some of the gangster and politics going on.
And that's
in the
why I said
background.
it's not a movie for guys. Because what I was expecting as far as a heist, like they was about to be desperate. They gonna get these guns. Everybody get down.
Yeah.
But it was. I don't want to say it wasn't. It wasn't that. I mean, they did do a heist.
Yeah.
But it was. I guess it was realistic for.
It was a smash and grab, but I mean, they couldn't do it all themselves. I don't know.
Yeah.
There was a plan already in place. That's the thing.
We're gonna talk about it. We don't want to get into it.
Yeah. So I
too
mean,
much.
the only thing I can say is, if this is a movie you should see, I would say skip it. I would say skip it, and I would say you could probably watch. If you want to see a heist movie and you haven't seen Set It Off, go watch that first.
I think if you're a guy, you could skip it. I think if you're a woman, you might see that empowerment, I guess.
I can't even say that. I can't even say that to a woman, because I mean, you know what? I need. Okay, maybe it is me. Maybe it is me, and I'm coming from my perspective. But I enjoyed Set It Off so much that Set It Off doesn't. It just wipes this movie out.
Yeah.
It just. Yeah.
I would agree. But
can't.
let us know what you guys think. Is it something you want to go see? Did we just kill your dreams by going and go see it?
That's what we're here
It's
for.
definitely not what the critics gave it.
No.
I'm going to be honest. It ain't that.
Nah, for me, this is bottom of the barrel from what they gave it.
Yeah, it's probably about half of what they gave. I don't know what the hell they was drinking or sipping on.
I would not. This movie has no rewatch value for me. I'm done. It happened. That's it.
Yeah, I would put it right below Ocean's 8.
Yeah.
Ocean's 8 wasn't that good either.
Yeah. Ocean's 8. It was predictable, but at least it was like a little bit more clever.
It was more complex.
Yeah.
So, and they had like people who were actual like who had skills, had particular skills. They did say that in the movie. Did you catch that?
No.
Are you someone with particular skills? Unless you're someone with particular skills, you didn't get. Viola Davis said that.
They dropped a Taken line from
Oh
us.
man! I thought you were gonna get that one.
See, that's how much I was not interested in this movie. Because I would catch that.
All right, guys. Well, we're out. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Where can we find
You
you?
can find me on Instagram and Facebook at PwnPops, PWNEDPOPS.
And you can find me on, I guess, all the social media, or I guess not all, but Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, Break Room Blitz. Come join me. We have some funny memes, and we can talk about things, okay? Okay. All right, guys, we're out.
Peace! Not about that Set It Off life.